Wow, 3 people already? Wow. I can see it. What's going on with that? I can't see the wrestling, but I'm getting there. See if I can get this map to go into the right spot, right? I want y'all to see this unbelievable what we need to talk about, not talk to, but I'm trying this. Just give me a moment, folks. We got big problems, and I mean problems. Whew, man, they don't give you a lot of room on the Hawaii situation, but it's okay. Let's wait until somebody gets in here. This is Dabu77 screen. I'm using his stuff, so if you want to subscribe to him, we work together as a team. But I know why the hurricane's not turning. Actually, I know where both of them are going. Wind shear is my best friend. And Jerry Tracy taught me a lot on wind shear. Jerry, thank you. Seriously. 1994 is when I started training and learning hurricanes when I was young. All right. Hugo was my first hurricane to follow. Hurricane Hugo, which Florence kind of reminds me of Hurricane Hugo, folks. Let's get the screen right, folks. Right. Let's see, get this right. I'm very sorry if you're getting drunk. Just bear with me, okay? I don't have the best stuff, but my voice is better than any content, really, if you want to know the truth. And I'm going to teach y'all some things on wind shear and everything. People been wanting to know how in the world do I know this? Well, my cousins and my family and my friends can't believe how I can do this. And I mean, it makes my brother and my mom and dad go, ah, every time. And I want to be honest with you, I think it's a gift from God. I really don't know how I'm doing it, really, if you want to know the truth. But it's like blind lead the blind here. All right, guys, I'm going to go and show you and get my reading glasses on. And I'm going to point this out to y'all. Because, well, nobody else is. I noticed they just say, well, it's going here, it's going there. And if you see the thumbnail, I'm making fun of the Fox app. Fox is telling you it's going the wrong way. Alexander Cannon is right on one thing. This thing is not turning, folks. Actually, it's going to barrel right through there and go through the whole daggone thing. And it's turning into a Category 5 as we speak. This is the reason it's not turning, folks. This right here. This blue right here is the wind shear, okay? The wind shear is pointing it that way. That's why it's not going anywhere. That one right there is going to follow suit. I think we're going to have 2 hurricanes coming that way. I done forgot the other hurricane's name. That's Gordon. That one right there is really weird, and I'm going to show you the difference in a minute. This is weak storm, but it's getting stronger as it's getting up. Okay? I don't understand that. I have not figured that out yet. Florence is a Category 4 hurricane right now. It's about to be a Category 5. It was 75 miles per hour early this morning, a Category 1. Now it's already up to 5. That's a category, that's 150 miles per hour winds. But it's supposed to weaken it at 135. This is where this thing is going. And why is it doing it? There is something pushing it that way. And I'll tell you what it is. It's the dust. The dust has not settled from over here yet. That's why it's going that way. There's one right here that we're kind of concerned about. It's small. We got another one here and another one back behind that one. It's like I said, it's going to be like a Gatling gun. There is a storm coming from right here, coming this way, heading toward California, which I'm going to show you in a minute. It's going to freak you out. I'm kind of bombarded right now with it. I'm having health problems, folks. My back's been killing me, but I want to show you this. Remember, them 2 are heading toward Hawaii. Get out, Hawaii. Get out. They're trying to kill 125 million people on the coast, even on this coast. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. But they're fining people $5,000 if you do not get out. If you do not listen to the curfew, they're going to fine you $5,000. If you're not in your own house, they're going to fine you $5,000. This is their plan. And if you're, and the thing is, that they didn't even get a lot of damage over here. Okay? And they got a curfew. Steven Jackson, AMTV, I think. If I might be wrong. He does a lot of the hurricane stuff. He got pulled over by the cops. He didn't get arrested, but he got pulled over by the cops and told him that he had a Look, if you've got comments and everything down below, I will read them soon, I promise. Okay? We're not done. Let's go to the radar and push it a little bit. Okay? Turn this down a little bit. Where's the remote? I don't want to get flagged on anybody's stuff, but I don't know how to get the app on my. I tried to get it on my computer thing, and I don't even know what it is. But this is the best app. This is the European model, and this is what I'm concerned about. Let's go a little bit. This is Dabo. Like I said, y'all want to sign up with him? Go right ahead. He's an awesome guy. He's showing something right here that's kind of bombarded. Why, I don't know, but he keeps on showing that. It might be pulling the storms, not sure. Just keep an eye on this, okay? I want y'all to watch what's going on. Gosh, thank goodness for Jerry Tracy. That's all I can say. Jerry Tracy's from WVTM, Channel 13, NBC. Yes, the Illuminati station. This is interesting. Watch this, folks. This is what he's about to show. There's still an eye as it's going up north. Watch this. Look at that. Still an eye. That's weird, ain't it? Look at that. I've never seen anything like it. And it's going up the Midwest, like I told you. This is where I'm going to stop it. Guys, it goes all the way up to Springville. All of this is gone. Man, my back is killing me. I'm sorry, but I am hurting. But all of this is gone, folks. All of this. When they crack the whole Midwest is gone. Springville, you need to be. This is the reason I did this map. Golly, I wished I had something else. Where's it at? Just hold on for a minute, folks. We'll find that thing. Where's it at? Oh, there it is. Ha ha. Got it. I always wanted to use this thing. I think it's going to work too. My little wand. More instead of a pen. Alright, guys. This whole thing, all of this is gone. This is where I've noticed this. This storm is following the path where they're going to crack the whole earth with a bomb. I think it's a bomb, guys. I'll tell you why. Because the Mississippi River is, believe it or not, is drying out. Like I said, it was pumps. I think they're pumping the water out so the bombs won't get wet. Yes, I know you're like, holy crap, I didn't think about it this way. I didn't either, okay? I've got people that's telling me what's going on. Arkansas, gone. Louisiana, gone. Memphis, Mississippi, all the way down up in here, gone. If you're in this part of Tennessee, you need to move over here. Move over here, guys. Seriously, you got 6 months. Or 6 months. 6 years, at least. That storm keeps on going. Let's keep on. I'm going to watch this thing. Y'all going to be shocked. Whoops. Okay. Didn't mean to do that. Watch what's going on, okay? Keep on going. In the same area where China owns now. China owns all the Midwest. All the way to California, Las Vegas. Sure is funny. It's still a hurricane, folks. It's still at 70 miles per hour winds. Going all the way through all these counties. I guarantee you martial law will be in effect with all these states. Missouri, Louisiana, Can you believe this, folks? Golly, it's still going. Never seen anything like it before. This is where I think the Hurricane Florence is going to turn, with this thing still up here with the wind shear. If that makes any sense. I cannot see nothing now on my screen. It don't even show who's liking or looking at it or what. But you see what he's talking about. That wind shear right there is where we are going to say this thing is not heading toward Florida. It's not heading toward Georgia. It's not heading toward Alabama or Louisiana like Bpearthwatch has called it. He has lost it. I don't know what he's doing. I really don't. Why is he on the Fox app? I have no idea. This thing is unbelievable. This is magic. Okay, this is what I want to stop at. Why am I stopping? I'll tell you why. Y'all always heard that we had airplanes going into the hurricanes. Well, just found out they're spraying chemtrails into the storm. Yes, chemtrails. You need a mask when these hurricanes come in. You don't want to be outside when these hurricanes come through. Okay? It's making you sick. And I've heard there's people are sick up down here right now. They're putting chemicals in there, red chemicals, and stuff like that. This is why it's sucking the oceans. If you remember last year, it was sucking the oceans. You could see some of the beaches, didn't have no land. And it had land, but it didn't have no water. They're putting something in these hurricanes. And they're remote control hurricanes, guys. It's like cars are doing. Rothschild and China is doing it. If you not noticed, Japan just got nailed by a typhoon. And if you're not working with us, we're going to hit you with a hurricane. That's what China's doing right now. So, this thing right now is gigantic. Guys, it looks like they're trying to make a category 6 or a 7. I've never heard of it. They almost did Irma that way. Irma was almost a 6, folks. If it needed 5 more miles per hour, it would have been a 6. But what weakened it was Cuba, and it stopped right here. It didn't go nowhere for a while, if you remember. It just did that little ooh, and then stopped. And then it stopped right there, and it went like a remote control car, if you remember that. It's doing the same thing. This is what my path is. And I'm still holding on to the same path that I put on the other channel, folks. This is going to go right through there, folks. It's not going that way, BP. I'm sorry to break the news to you. You need to get your glasses on. I'm doing this with one eye. My left eye's awful. It's going this way. Kevin Shipp and Edward Snowden saying it's going to hit where all the protest is happening. All the protest has been happening in this area, remember? China and Obama is involved with all this, okay? I hate to break the news to you. Your faithful president is garbage. Complete garbage. All of them are. But it's going to go right here. Then it's going to turn. And it's going to hit the whole East Coast. All the way up, folks. Florence, right? Jefferson's going all the way to the top. It makes sense. It makes a lot of sense, folks. If you remember that show, Jefferson's, Florence was one of the actors. What do we got here, folks? What do we got here, folks? What do we got here? This is what I'm saying right now. Batten down the hatches for at least at the end of October. Okay? The seasons are changing. The earth is tilted. And I mean tilting to the left. That's why we had so many tornadoes up north this year. It was weird. We never got anything like that. We got a couple. Woohoo. They got like 70 up here in Iowa. Unbelievable. I couldn't believe it. It looked like something what I was seeing in 2011 in Alabama. Like I said, it's tilting. Why is the moon changing? Just like the moon stalking guy. You're making sense, man. And I like that. We need some people like you out there. I've seen the moon. It's not in the right area. Earth is shaking and it's turning and it's quaking and the devil's back is breaking, just like Paul Begley says. Which He needs to be breaking the way he's acting. They're acting. Both are acting evil. They both threaten me, guys. If you want to know why, I've been pointing at them and everything. They've been threatening me. They want me to stop for saving people's lives. I want you to know that right now. I'm being honest with you. Man to man, man to woman, man to kid, whoever's on there. I care. And they're trying to kill 125 million people. That's not including the West Coast, 200 million. All right, let's keep on. I feel like Glenn Beck for a minute. Glenn Beck, nice to meet you. All right, here we go. Let's keep on going. Dabu likes some short videos. I do the long ones because people needs to know the truth. Okay, let's keep on. All right, that wind shear, guys, I'm going to show you the wind shear. This is where it gets really interesting. This is where it's turning. This is where we're concerned. The storm's going to turn, all right. This is the wind shear, folks, right here. It's so invisible. That's the wind shear. Right there. Believe it or not, it's going to turn this son of a gun on the coast, on the East Coast. And it's going to go like that. Let's keep on. Eat your heart out, Fox and NBC. I'm teaching y'all something. Watch this thing. Just watch. Hold on, I'm not done. He's got a different model. See? Dabu's kind of off on that one. It's okay though, man. It's okay. I may teach him something too. Look at that. Two hurricanes right behind it. Well, guess what? Got to show you something. As we're seeing what's happening in South Carolina, in North Carolina. God bless. I hope it don't go into them like that. But this is where I'm concerned. The wind shear is behind it, guys. It's behind it. Guess what? It's pushing it this way. Dominican Republic, you're in trouble. Cuba, you're in trouble again. This thing is going to turn into a big hurricane. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. And I'll tell you why. Remember, the dust crusher, the hurricane crusher, is right here in this area. They have control. They're controlling the dust heading that way toward the west. It looks like a freaking, if I had a picture of it, it looks like a dragon. Just like the dragon that went around, that they showed the dragon or Nibiru. So that's what I'm trying to get at, folks. People don't understand this. That right there looks ugly. I hate to be in the middle of that, heading toward Europe. That looks bad. All right, let's keep on. El Nino, right? Let's keep on. He's going to show you a different view, or a different, what you call it. Yep. I hope y'all learning something. I don't know who's doing any comments yet. I'll look at the comments in a minute. Just please understand I'm having to lean over and go to another side, and if you just knew what I had to do. I'm doing the best I can. There it is. You see? He's showing the wind shear, but the wind shear is right there in Alabama and Georgia. That's what we're concerned about. This is crazy, ain't it? I'm just trying to show y'all. Look at that. Bam. It's already crossed. See, he's going to show what Hawaii's doing. He's confusing people. Now he's going to go and look at Hawaii. Y'all see what that is? Okay, remember it was right here. Okay. Did it go through there? I think it went right through it, guy. I really do. That's Norman. Where did the other ones go? Anybody see them? They disappeared. So, maybe they disappeared. Remember, I forgot to tell you that. Remember, I didn't tell you. I told you that dust storm is over here now. And remember, the dust storm is pushing it that way. Remember that dust storm, folks. That's what's moving this thing that way, okay, over here. Keep on remembering that now. The dust storm, the killer that kills the hurricanes. Them hurricanes disappeared. That dust swallowed them whole. That's what killed them 2 hurricanes. That one right there got away. Let's keep on. All right. Y'all need to share this, seriously. All right, we're going to look at the storms. We went to a different view. Yep. He's right. Keep on. There it is. Uh-huh. You think it went over? You think it's over? No, it's not over. Look at that, guys. That's what I was trying to tell you. That is what turns this son of a gun. Tell me if that's a big hurricane. Does anybody see that? Just tell me how big that son of a gun is. That's bigger than Norman and whatever that is behind it. Does anybody see this? What in the world is that from China? Look at that eye. Look at that son of a gun. Look at that over there. Somebody tell me who's controlling the weather. Is it God or is it China? I think it's both. I think it's 2 worlds collide right now. I really do. If you've never heard that song by Power Man 5000, go look it up. It talks about 2 worlds collide. I think, if I'm not mistaken, this thing is about to turn and push this son of a gun back into Hawaii. They said it's going to turn. Let's keep on. Look how big that thing is. And guess what? By the way, I showed you this on Facebook a while ago, folks. It's heading that way. But is the dust storm going to tear it up? That's what we're concerned. By the way, that dust kind of reminds me of the dust from the Mars. From Mars, you know how the dust is in Mars? Just keep on. This is blowing your way, I know it. And I don't know how many people are watching or liking. And I just seen some comments, and I know y'all are probably bombarded and just can't believe it. But the West Coast is in trouble. In big time trouble. Whoop. Hold on. Okay, let's go. Let's keep on. The second storm gets swallowed whole by that gigantic hurricane. Monster hurricane. Okay, it's gone. Watch. Now, here comes the other one. Boom! Like a ram. Do y'all see this? That right there is pushing that hurricane. That other hurricane's pushing that into that. Hawaii's gone, guys. Head-on collision. I'm worried, guys. That's okay. And by the way, if you want to know the dates on this, okay. This one, that's Hurricane Norman. Psycho Norman Bates. That one will be on Tuesday. Haven't got the times on it yet, guys, and I'm going to keep on studying it. If you know the times, you can help me out if you want to. But I would get out by Monday. Probably before then. But Hawaii, if this hurricane gets into the chemical plant with the volcano, tsunami warning in effect for the West Coast. That's what they're trying to do. That's what China's trying to do. If you did not know this, and you've been joining me, you just knew Obama gave the land to Hawaii, to China. Excuse me. China has got Hawaii land in California and up in Iowa. But, like I said, the whole Midwest right here all the way up is China's. This is the United States. But I'm finding out Russia may be owning this area. They're going to split this thing in sevens, is what I'm hearing. So Hawaii, we got this mess. We got this mess. It's very emotional, folks. I'm trying to save y'all. Y'all need to get off the coast. They want you off the coast. 100 million of y'all they're trying to put y'all in the middle, and here comes the war. It's order out of chaos, folks. It's the order out of chaos. Let's keep on going. Dabu 777 is a great guy. I want y'all to subscribe to him, but he didn't tell you the way I do it. He didn't tell you the dust storm, everything pulling toward everything, and yeah. So that big gigantic hurricane disappeared because of why? That other hurricane collided into each other and they disappeared. That small hurricane stopped that big hurricane. Big monster hurricane. So I don't know what to say, guys. I really don't. They're trying to kill y'all. I'm going to stop, talk to comments, let y'all look at it, let y'all see what's going on. We're going to be up to 20 hurricanes by next week. I've already called it. I said that New Year's Eve. What we got here, folks? I can't see who's liking or disliking, or anybody that dislikes this has got to be an idiot. Seriously. Let's see here. I'm going to back you. I'm going to show here. I'm going to read these things, okay, folks? Go all the way down. Stalking Moon, hi. Hey, buddy. Hey, Moon. Christine Carter, hello. Hey, our government is having a blast, aren't they? Yeah, Yeah, well, we're going to have a blast, too. Wolverine. These airplanes today full of sick people are a sign for sure, too. Yeah, yep. That was Moon. I'm going to call you Moon, like Warren Moon, okay? You're easy to remember. Carter. I was just in prayer over that. Something isn't right about that. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, nothing's right now. And we're about to be upside down, folks. We're about to have the day after tomorrow situation. I want y'all to remember that. I hope y'all warming up, getting ready for this crazy crud that's about to happen to us. The winter's going to be bad. And the UN's ready. Just like the movie Geostorm. Should not have released any more until... what? Thing isn't right about that. T-gay. Don't know what that means. Should not have released any more until the labs come back, rather than releasing them to disapprove. I don't know what you mean. I'm sorry. My eyes are really bad and I don't understand. I think it's a way for them to infect other countries. Yes. Yes. Like I said, chemicals. They ordered over 25 million chemicals from China. I think they're putting them in these airplanes and putting them in these storms. I think it's a way for them to... Okay, yeah, we already went that part. For sure. Christine says, I talk with you. Is it over at Robert's? I don't know. Who's Robert? Yes. Right. Okay, y'all talking to each other. Wow, that map is crazy. Yeah, tell me about it. I want it. This is like a dream come true to have this, so we can warn more people. I'm like what Jody, them two that was chasing the tornadoes in the movie Twister. Good grief. I want to predict these things before it happens, and that's what I've been doing for years, since the 90s, if you want to know the truth. I got with a weatherman, and I used to chase him. Used to chase tornadoes. While wobbling, not normal pattern. No, the moon is not in the right area. I've noticed that. I wish I had a southern accent. Well, you don't have to. Everybody loves it. It's okay. OMD, OMW, I can't believe my eyes. Well, I can't either, but I've been warning y'all for years. Wow, whose channel is this? My name's Andrew Stonewall. They call me Stonewall Cheryl. Nice to meet you. We worked together, Alexander Cannon with Logic of Authority, and I worked with Dabu. He's former military, and I'm the speaker of the Marines Militia. Rest in peace, NWO. Rest in peace. Peace is, they spelt it wrong. YouTube did, but I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to go through all y'all's things. Whose channel is this? Okay, that will be disastrous with the fires. It will fuel and push. Yes, you're right. How big will that get? It's pretty big. That's a monster. Yeah, that's what Christine just said. Yeah, Monster Energy. I think they're putting energy in these things. That's why they call it Monster Energy drink. Looks like they need to do this to weaken us and declare a state of emergency. Yes, martial law. Obama said he wants your guns by Christmas. This is another way. I think the enemy is controlling the weather, but I also know nothing happens like that. That God doesn't allow. Yeah, you're right. Maybe for judgment. But I'm going to be honest with you. God don't want your kids and women being raped and murdered, do they? No. Not a slow death. I don't think so. I think that's why I'm on here. Maybe for judgment, or maybe he will turn darkness into light and further expose evil. Well, I'm exposing it. Look at both of my channels. And I've been shut down like 3 or 4 times on my channel. I've had different channels. You crack me up, brother. Yeah, well, I try to make y'all laugh at the same time as, yeah. They called me Tony Stewart Jr. and Dale Jr., Dale Sr. Hello from Ohio. Hey, Nick. What's up, partner? Dude, you need to get out of Ohio. They're going to blow up Ohio, man. Hi, Jared. What's up, Jared? Ham. Thank you, brother, for your information. You're welcome, man. We're not done. We're not done, folks. Just hold your horses. This is the European model, by the way. It's been hitting it home run. Home run. Who is from Europe? The Rothschilds. Who's controlling it? The Rothschilds. Who's doing the fires in California? The Rothschilds in California and Japan. I mean, not Japan, China. And who got attacked today? Japan. 7.0 on the Richter scale with submarines and the missiles hitting the plates on purpose because Japan wants to work with the United States. Are you getting my drift yet? China threatened Japan. Do not work for the United States or you will get this. And he gave it to them today, guys. China did. And that's what's going on. They're using weather warfare on us. Let's see here. I live in Hilo. Hi, what's up with Norman? Y'all want to tell them? It's going to be a head-on collision. Hawaii is a Volkswagen, and Norman is a Mack truck that looks like Goliath about to destroy Kit in the desert. And I think they're going to need Bonnie, Devin, RC, and Guide to put Hawaii back together again. I'm telling you guys, it's a mess. This is another 9/11 plot. It's the same people that did 9/11, and they're taking down California one by one. Now we're at 200,000 people missing in California, over 50,000 people missing in Hawaii. We know where all the Hawaiians are going. They're going to Guantanamo Bay. And that's not all, folks. That's not all. They're letting the prisoners out of prison for order out of chaos and bringing in the innocent and the people that fights for their freedom. So that's all I can say right now. They're bringing in the rapist. Hey, Donald Trump tried to warn you, but he's giving you reverse psychology and he's doing it. He's doing it, folks. Obama and Trump is working together as a team. And if you did not know, if you just joined me, QAnon is Jared Kushner, Obama, and none other than JFK Jr. is alive. Let's keep on. And if you don't know who I'm working with, I work with ex-CIA Kevin Shipp, ex-NSA Edward Snowden, and ex-Navy John Moore. And I've been doing it for a long, long time. Let's see here. Kushner is evil. Yes, 666 Fifth Avenue, Manhattan. That address right there should wake you up. Anybody that thinks IQ or QA or QAnon or whatever is good, you're wrong. So, who is with the celebrities in Russia? Steven Seagal, Sylvester Stallone, and Chuck Norris, and Pamela Anderson, along with Julian Assange and Edward Snowden. Let's keep on. Let's keep on. I want y'all to see what I got here. Let's see if they got any more. But remember, the dust storm is controlling some of this too. And the wind shear. Dabu is awesome. But he gets them videos so short and he's not giving you everything. I love him though. He's a good guy. But Bpearthwatch is a whole different story. He shouldn't threaten to kill me. He messed up when he did that. Okay, that's it. Alright, we're going to the next one. Where is it? This one? No. It might be. Let's go to it. Yeah. Mr. BBBB 3333. Y'all can subscribe to him too. Look at that. Look at that, folks. See, I'm getting hit right now by hurricanes. I've been having internet problems today. You can see the storm. It's not going too far. Still in the same area, if you can see. Let's see what y'all are seeing here. Are y'all seeing the same thing I am? Yeah, okay. All right, let's stop it right there. Boom. All right, guys. Y'all count how many storms you can see on the East Coast, because I see 4. Actually, 5, if you want to know the truth. 5. I'm going to let y'all look at the screen for a minute. All right. Let's keep on, as I'm not done. Because I want y'all to know something, and I want y'all to learn something, that the wind shear is turning these son of a guns too. But they got like some kind of remote control, like a drone or something on these son of a guns. Okay. We got a hurricane. We got a tropical wave right here. We got one right here. It's turning into a tropical storm. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. What are we counting here, guys? That will be number 17, number 18, number 19, number 20. I'm about to go into my record, guys. And we're not even in October. This is going to be scary, guys. Every one of them are predicted to hit the coasts on purpose. That's what Kevin Shipp, Edward Snowden, and John Moore are saying. They want you off the coast. They're either going to kill you, or you need to move at least 100 miles inland. Okay? You need to be 100 miles inland from the coast. Okay. That's Gordon. That is something else. Okay, that's not even it yet. Ain't that something? And you got these two. We're concerned about these. So that's 20 here. I'm calling it West Coast too now. I'm counting all them. I count them all. 1, 2, 3 that we're concerned about right now. See the eyes? And this one right here is just 2 waves. So let's keep on. Mr. MBBB 333 is awesome. If y'all want to subscribe to him too. They don't use Fox apps. Daniel Alexander Cannon is another guy. They've been telling you these storms are going to turn on the fake news, haven't they? That's what Daniel just said. We all speak together. We work together as a team. And if you don't work as a team, YouTubers, you're not going to get anywhere. They're not paying us, so we are an army of one, and we're going to take down the NWO. And we're going to save. I saved a bunch of people last year. I told them what was coming and what was not, and all this other stuff. Let's keep on. There you go. Wow. Look at that version of it. That's pretty. All right. Let's stop. Right there. Bam. Do y'all know what this is? I told you there was dust controlling this. This is where it gets really interesting, folks. That is dust. And that dust was way up here. This is the dust that we're concerned about. That's the dust. Actually, it's a hurricane crusher. But just keep an eye on this thing. That is the dust that's controlling these hurricanes, and it's pushing it that way. Okay? Remember Norman? Alright. That dust is controlling everything, and it's either making some of them disappear, or it's controlling it to go to a different direction. I know y'all are confused, but I'm doing the best I can for y'all. That's crazy, ain't it? How this weather is right now. And with that earthquake, holy crap, I'm telling you, something bad's about to happen. And the Middle East is getting bombed left and right, and they're blaming everybody when you need to be blaming one person only, and it's Russia. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all. On Tuesday, they're talking about an asteroid getting really, really close to us called Bennu. Look how big that thing is. All right, now just wait. As it gets closer, I told you that it gets bigger because the airplanes can come in there and give the chemicals the spray and make them stronger. But they're putting something in these storms from outer space. If you have not seen the movie, look how big that bad boy is. That's a Category 5 right there. That's 150 miles per hour winds as it's heading towards south. This is a different version though. Watch. I told you it's going to hit North Carolina and South Carolina. Bpearthwatch was wrong. Watch. 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 See what I mean? See what I mean? They're going to use the outer walls to take y'all out. They don't want to mess up the eye. Is what Rothschild and if you've not ever heard of the Bilderberg meetings, this is what they do right here to control y'all. You're the pawn. You're the chess pieces, and yeah, we're playing chess. All right, guys. This part right here is what I'm concerned about. Like I said, where's the wind shear? Right here. It's about to turn, the son of a gun. The wind shear is going that way, and it's going to push that thing, and it's going to go that way. Watch. God, that hurt doing that. And look at this. Before I even start, we got another one. This is the 13th, by the way. If you want to get the date on this, on the East Coast, folks. That's another one that's going to go this way. That's another hurricane. It's going to turn into a hurricane is what Edward and them were saying. He said it. He said it a year ago that we were going to have weather warfare. By gosh, he's right. He was right on all of it. Let's keep on. I don't know who's watching or who's liking, but thanks for the comments, even though I can see that. They got me shadow banned, guys. Y'all need to share this. It's all about word of mouth. Keep an eye on this stuff. See if he changes the direction. Okay, he's going to go to another one. Look at the dates. We're watching the date right now. That's the 3rd. No, that's not the 3rd, is it? No. What the heck? Okay, he's on the 7th, the 8th, the 9th. Look at that. That's 100 miles per hour right there. The 10th. Watch 9/11, folks. We've had a hurricane almost every year on 9/11, if y'all not noticed that. Even, what's his name was saying something about it. Look at that. That's 125 miles per hour. I'm going to say 134, 135. That's a category 4 right there. That's a category 5. No? It's not. That's a category 4. That's the 13th. That's where we're worried about. Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina is in this area. This is where Dennis Anderson and them live. If you know monster trucks. That area has been hit before by Hugo. Hugo was my first hurricane to track. Look at that. And it's going to go up the coast, like I said. Get ready, New York, Baltimore, Philadelphia, Boston. It's going to go up the coast. Y'all don't understand. Y'all all need to be out of this area. Y'all need to move this far. Look at that. Major hurricane. He's right. He's right. Major hurricane. 150 miles per hour winds, folks. That is a category 5 hurricane. That is an Irma. That is an Irma. Like I said, that wind shear is going to push it that way. Look at that. Golly, that is a monster hurricane. Y'all. But all I got to say is, guys, and I was going to tell y'all that, see, it turns. And then it leaves, disappears. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? It's like a buzzsaw. Let's stop it for a minute, okay? That right there is what, whatever that is, guys, that right there pushed that hurricane out. That's not a wind shear. I don't know what the crap that is. But that is new to me. I'm learning some new things myself. But look at that. Look at that. That's still Gordon. You kidding me? Gordon's still there. Y'all are getting drenched in the Midwest on purpose by China. And where is 985? That's another storm. I got to remember the names of this one. I don't know who that is, but it's going to do the same area, folks. All of this right here was all the riots and the what you call it? Y'all did the riots and the protests. They're coming for y'all, guys. The UN's coming for y'all. And they say it's National Guard. No, it's not. It's the UN. I seen them coming down the road on I-65 South heading toward Mobile. I'm telling you guys, it's not National Guard. The news is lying. Let's keep on. I'm trying to give y'all faith and give y'all safety because look at that, guys. I'm not going to be on here long. I still got a NASCAR race with some news on there. Remember, I do my news during the gaming so I won't get kicked off or get kicked off or, destroyed. Watch. He's going to show where this thing goes. It's not going to go into there. I'm sorry to break the news to you. It's not going to go that way, BP. It's going up the coast because they want you off the East Coast. Because in 6 more years, they're going to bomb it and it's going to turn into the rod of God. So, I want y'all to know, I wanted to show y'all the wind shear. Look at that. That's why that's why the hurricanes started coming up. That's Mr. MBBB 333 if you want to subscribe to him, folks. He's a good guy. But I'm almost getting off of here. If y'all want to come back and watch some more real news, y'all can. But I think our internet's about to disappear. Let's see here. Who else? Who's up here? I got some more stuff I got to read before I leave. Let's see here. Florida is not out of the Gulf. I mean, we're not out of it, but we're out for a little while. It's the East Coast now. The Northeast is unbelievable. Yes, he is. Let's keep on. Kushner's evil. Yep. Is BP the same guy as that Fruit Loop Mike from around the world? I don't know who Mike. Yeah. Well, BP, Earthwatch, and Paul Begley is with the elite. If you did not know that, you know now. No one's half the battle, right, G.I. Joe? I got issues with BP. Yes, I do too. He threatened me. Used to like him. He is twisting scripture. Yes, I tried to tell y'all that. Nobody wants to listen. But thank you. I'm glad you seen it. Mr. MBB333 is good dude. Yes, he is. I like him a lot. He's a real nice guy. He don't get mad at comments or nothing like that. Thank you, Larry. I want y'all to share all this, folks. We need to know. We need to let everybody know. We got a week. We got a week, guys. Gordon is a hellacious hurricane. It knocked the power out here in the cable, the internet and stuff. I don't know Moon. I don't either. I just met him. It's supposed to military, but never how he comes to his info. Well, I'm the speaker of the Marines militia. Jason Aldean got shot up at the Las Vegas shooting, which that was drones and Gatling guns off of a helicopter. What are the odds that Florence hits Florida? It won't. You seen what I just showed you? It won't. Bpearthwatch is wrong. He's got the Fox app. If you got the Fox app, you're done for. Anybody that's got the cable news, you're done for. That's all I can say. They want you off the cable on purpose. Nominees keep showing up in brief moments, like coming from Antarctica. Well, Antarctica is where the submarines are. That's going to hit the West Coast. You heard my testimony on that. An NWO guy walked away, right? And he said and they wanted to have sex with his 13-year-old daughter, and he spilled the beans. Is that the comet they keep talking about? Yes. Ben, and it's actually in the Bible. Benu is in the Bible, believe it or not. I wonder if it's going to hit the West Coast, or is it going to be a missile? Like I said, the plates could be hit by a submarine missile. That's what we're concerned about, because I think that's what happened to Japan today, because there was no tsunami. When you have a tsunami, folks, therefore you got a real earthquake by God. Let's see here. Remember that, guys. If there's a tsunami, that is God's work. But if it's not a tsunami, it's a submarine hitting the planets or the plates in the water. That's the comment. Okay, Lord, dang, I'm gonna feel that here. Where you at, Christine? The Hulk comment. Yeah, that was beautiful, wasn't it? I seen that. The Hulk. One is supposed to come near within 7 days. 9/11. 9/11, Christine. Benu. Is this bigger than Sandy? Yeah. 150 miles per hour. Stalking moon. Christine Carter. Got the little smiley face or something. Looked like a sad face or something like that. Pressure drops to 895. Yep. Would that make it a weather bomb? Yes, it could. With the chemtrails inside there, where they're spraying with the weather airplanes from the U.S. Navy. I've dreamt about UN in this country. Yes, just like the movie, the engineering geo Geostorm, the movie? Me too. Blue hats everywhere. Yes. And they don't cover up and they like sex. So y'all better get ready. It's going to be rape all over the place. I mean China and Russia in our streets. Yes. Yes, they are. And they're talking American. I think a lot of them are robots. Upstate New York. Okay, yeah. You might want to watch out for this Florence Jefferson's hurricane is what I call it. Remember the Jeffersons was taped up there. And I think that's what that is. Florence moving to the top. And it makes sense because it's going to the top. Where do we go if in Ohio? All the military that has retired, all the government people that retired is in the middle of the United States, but the Midwest is China's. You tell me. I mean, if you haven't been getting ready for this and you haven't got your food ready and you haven't been digging a bunker, if it turns red, the sea turns blood red or the rust red, or the ground turns red, you've got 72 hours to get underground or you're going to get pummeled by 1,000 asteroids. I'm just telling you right now, guys. They're about to turn this thing upside down. We're going to be like in the movie Day After Tomorrow. But that's it for me right now. 19. I'm seeing comments now. Not comments. 2019 is going to be a bad year too. Like I said, they want your guns by Christmas. Confiscate guns and then martial law in 21 months. Y'all need to put that in your little book. If you not noticed, they're bombing people in the Middle East, and Russia is giving an ultimatum to Trump. The pedophiles needs to get out, or will be bombed on the West Coast. There's your sign. There's your sign. Now it could happen earlier if Trump keeps on, swinging that mouth the wrong way. He's a suicide. He did 9/11. I'm sorry to break the news to you guys. He did 9/11. All this is 9/11 plot. Everything. To lose our freedom. George Soros is involved. 13 world banks. Henry Kissinger. And Congress. Congress and the presidents are going to get bombed. But they're going to be underground before that. Trump ain't going to die, guys. It's going to be a fake death. Just like all the others that's happening right now with McCain. And if you go with this Nike situation, it's all a distraction for what's coming. I want y'all to know that. So I love all of y'all. Please keep on subscribing. Share viral. People needs to know what's going on. And I'm getting great information from ex-CIA and ex-NSA and the Marines militia. I love every one of them. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be doing this. I'm doing this for free. I do get donations every once in a while, but that's the ones that I know from Facebook. So the ones from Facebook, you know who you are. Thank you. Every one of y'all. You're welcome. You're welcome, Christine. If I was you, I'd move 100 miles inland. They're going to start fining you $5,000, and they're going to kill you. That's their plan. China owns the land now. I love you all. Y'all be safe. God bless y'all.